Mr. Small. Mr. Small was the small, probably the smallest person I've ever seen or heard. Or perhaps the smallest person I've never seen in or heard. Because he was so small, I probably wouldn't see him anyway. Mr. Small was a bird as big as a pin, which isn't really big at all. So perhaps he should say that Mr. Small was as small as a pin. Mr. Small lived in a house, a small one, underneath a desert at the bottom of Mr. Robinson's garden. Within his house, all heard over Taylor. It shot at Mr. Small river, and indeed, he did giving her underneath the desert plot. Now, this sawmill is all about the day Mr. Small decided to get a job. The trouble was, what sort of a job could Mr. Small do? After all, there are many small jobs. Mr. Small had thought about it for a long time, but hadn't heard it was not one. He was thinking about it now, when he was having lunch. He was having half a pear, one cup, and a drop of lemonade. Mr. Small thought and thought while he was eating his big lunch. It was earnest. Thinking just made him thirstier, so he had another drop of lemonade. He thought of himself. After lunch, I'll go and see Mr. Robinson and ask his advice. So, after lunch, he left his house and walked to Mr. Robinson's house at the top of the garden. It was quite a long walk for somebody as small as Mr. Small, and halfway there he stopped for a rest. He sat on a pebble, feeling quite out of breath. A worm called me and stopped. Good afternoon, Mr. Small, said the worm. Good afternoon, Walter, said Mr. Small to the worm, whom he knocked with me. Out for a walk, are asked the worm. Anything to say, Mr. Robinson? Said Mr. Small. Oh, said Walter. About a job, said Mr. Small. Oh, said Walter Remigan, and called off. Walter was a wary little small bird. After he rested for a while, Mr. Small set off again and walked all the rest of the way to Mr. Robinson's house without stopping at once. He got there. He came up the steps to Mr. Robinson's bed door. He knocked at the door. Her father heard him. He knocked again at the door. Her father heard him. The trouble was, I said, if I was small as Mr. Small, he ought to hurt knocked off with a great one. Mr. Small looked up. The hair above his head was a doorbell. How can I ring the bell and they can't reach it? Thought Mr. Small told himself. He started to climb up the wall, very quickly. waiting for me? Of course he will, repeated the policeman, nodded at Mr. Small's question. Reaching out, he pressed the barrel with his finger. Finger, said Mr. Small. With pleasure, said the policeman. Off he went. Mr. Small heard footsteps coming toward the door. The door opened. Mr. Robinson knocked out after he'd opened the door. That's thunder, he said. It's her. He heard some butter in the barrel. He was about to shut the door. He heard a voice. It's her voice. Hello, said the voice. Hello, Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson knocked down and down. Hello, he said. What are you talking for? He's come to ask how it is, said Mr. Small to Mr. Robinson. Well, said Mr. Robinson, I'd better come in with a talk. Mr. Small followed Mr. Robinson into the house and perched on top of the arm of Mr. Robinson's favourite chair. He'd hurt him, and he couldn't think of a job that he could do. Mr. Robinson sipped a cup of tea and listened. Hello, sir, Mr. Small explained. What difficulties? Yes, as you can spare it, said Mr. Robinson, but neither trouble. Mr. Robinson rather lots of people. Mr. Robinson knew somebody who worked in a restaurant and arranged for Mr. Small to work there, putting mustards into mustard pots. But Mr. Small kept falling into the pots and getting covered in mustard, so he left the job. Mr. Robinson knew somebody who worked in a lodger shop and arranged for Mr. Small to work there, serving ladders. But Mr. Small kept falling into the ladder chart, so he left the job. Mr. Robinson knew somebody who worked in a place where he made matches and arranged for Mr. Small to work there, packing matches into match boxes. But Mr. Small kept getting shot in the boxes with the matches, so he left that job. Mr. Robinson knew somebody who worked on a farm that arranged for Mr. Small to work there, sorting out the brown eggs from the red eggs. But Mr. Small kept getting tricked by the eggs, so he left that job. What are we going to talk about? Mr. Robinson asked Mr. Small one evening. Don't know, said Mr. Small in a small voice. You've got one more guitar, said Mr. Robinson. Either somebody or it's children's books. Perhaps I can work for him. So, the following day, Mr. Robinson took Mr. Small to meet the men of the children's books. Can you work for us? Mr. Small me to stop her, averted. Oh, call it, Mr. Small, said. The children have one talk. You'd buck all the birds, ma'am. Excuse me, Mr. Small. Yes, he will, and take them in. The naked river matched, and so did. And so Mr. Deadstein. This is a starver, a bird, Mr. Deadstein. Not bird, what he knocks me jerks up because I've seen his picture on the front of this book. It's also a starver, a bird and little boy called Jack. And so Turker, what he knocks me, spurred, as a picture. Now, it was a rubber, good rubber, well-behaved little boy. He always ate up his lunch, always went to bed when he was tired, always said yes and think of. But Chuck was a daydreamer. And even he was supposed to be thinking about something, he found himself thinking about something else. Daydreaming. One day, Chuck was at school. He was sitting at his desk, listening to the teacher talking about history. It was a rather warm day, and Chuck was glad he was sitting at the back of the classroom next to the open window. Suddenly, out of the corner of his head, Chuck saw something outside the window on the grass in front of the school. Something blue. It was a small, cloud-shaped figure. Chuck couldn't believe his eyes. The figure knocked at Chuck, knocking at him, smiled, and waved. Chuck looked at his teacher. Bob was still talking. Then the got up quickly. It spoke quickly and slipped into the open window. He crossed across of the strange knocking. Cloud-shaped figure. Hello, he said. Oh, hello. Hey, Mr. Daydream, said the figure. What's your name? Jack, said Jack. I'm going off on an adventure, said Mr. Daydream to Jack. What's on need to come with me? Oh, yes, please, said Jack. Well then, said Mr. Daydream, and putting 12 fingers in his mouth. He returned the largest fishbowl jacket ever had in his whole life. His thoughts had shot down trick is unpaid. He charged afflicted charge means, and suddenly they were held up in the air. He flew faster and faster over the countryside. He flew over fields and farms and towns and hills and shares and hills until they were far, far away from Tugs. This river exciting. Mr. Dage seemed at the trick. How much on me to close with the car? He shouted. They were traveling so fast now, Ted just nodded his head and held on even tighter. They flew across the shore, and suddenly it seemed in her time at all. Urban was Ithaca. The bird landed in a jungle cabin, and Ted and Stagey cleaned off the bird's back. It was rather hard. Come on, said Stagey. Let's go explore. Off his head, pushing the way of the jungle. Suddenly, in the middle of the cabin, he saw an elephant. Hello, Mr. Dagey, chopped the elephant down his trunk. What's on Nick and Rest? Yes, said Mr. Dagey. The elephant sunk his trunk, picked him up, and put him on his back. Then he started his trunk again, picked up Ted, and put him on his back. It was really hey. The elephant carried them through the jungle until they came to the river. Set them down on the ground and said, "Baby," and went off back into the jungle. And we're hoping to cross the river to across Mr. Dagey. Perhaps they'd come back of assistance. He's the particular on the voice coming from the river. He looked. There was a crocodile. He asked me big as a bitch, suggested the crocodile. It was over hurtful. They were halfway across the river on the crocodile's back. He unfortunately saw the crocodile grinning a rather nasty grin. All teeth and no smell. Then, flicking its enormous tail, Scotty took Mr. Dagey up into the air. The crocodile opened its half-a-plate large mouth and waited. It was rather frightening. Trixie looked down at that enormous mouthful of teeth. Oh, help! Mr. Dagey upset down beside him, put her fingers in his mouth, and returned it with a large whistle of his. Suddenly, just as the crocodile's teeth were about to curl, snap! A big bird swooped down from the sky, and they landed right on its back. Oh, said Mama, followed again, said the crocodile. Well, it promised an adventure, didn't he? And Mr. Dagey. Certainly did, said Mr. Daisy found his horse turned good and carried by his head. The trouble was, when he potted hard, he couldn't shout. "Jack!" he called from underneath the head. Tried to get it off. "Jack!" Jack! Something that Jack realized that it wasn't Mr. Daisy saying his name. It was his teacher. Jack wasn't in the way of this law. He was sitting at his school desk. Jack said the teacher could not be daydreaming. Oh, sure, there's been sitting and looking out of the window all the day, said Jack. It was true. He heard, but John heard something. Daydreaming is more fun than mischief. Mr. Forgetful. It was one of those beautiful summer mornings that Arthur Potter likes to say. And in Forget-Me-Not Cottage, he heard her was fast asleep. Mr. Forgetful, he was having a dream. When the sun came streaming through the windows, where come Mr. Forgetful. He yawned and stretched his arms and tried to remember what he'd been dreaming about, which of course he couldn't, because Mr. Forgetful can't remember anything at all, ever. Mr. Forgetful got out of bed and went to wash his face, but he'd forgotten where the bathroom was in his house, and so what he did, he walked into the washroom. Remember, he giggled to himself. Eventually, of course, Mr. Forgetful found his bathroom and washed his face. He even remembered to clean his teeth. Then he went downstairs to make himself some breakfast. He toasted some bread, but of course he forgot about it. It was burnt. He boiled himself an egg, but of course he forgot about it, and it was hard-boiled. Mr. Forgetful had burnt toast and hard-boiled eggs for breakfast every day. It was such a lovely day. Mr. Forgetful decided to walk down to the village to be stood by the letter in written for weeks ago, but had forgotten to post. So off he said. And did he remember the song that Darth Forget-Me-Not Cottage explained him? Of course it didn't. Morning, Mr. Forgetful, said Mrs. Parcel in the village post office. What can they do for on this big morning? Oh, I've forgotten, he said. Mustard, said Mrs. Parcel, looking at the letter Mr. Forgetful was also smelled. He was lost, Mr. Forgetful. Now, Mr. Forgetful had some more shopping to do, but can't you remember what it was that he was supposed to remember not to get shot for? Of course he couldn't. So he decided to go. On his way, he met the village policeman in the other way. Morning, Mr. Forgetful, said the policeman. Will you give Farmer Fiddlers a message from me on your way home, please? Farmer Fiddlers would have thought not very far from the Gignut cottage. Tell him that there's a sheep lost in the lane, said the policeman. Mr. Forgetful, he never had a message to remember this name before. Sheep lost in the lane. He said to himself, trying to remember the message he'd have it along. The sheep lost in the lane. The sheep lost in the lane. The sheep lost in the lane. There's a sheep lost in the lane. Mr. Forgetful kept repeating the message over and over to himself. The sheep lost in the lane. Eventually, he made at the farm and found Farmer Fields. Mr. Fields, he said, there's a ghost asleep in the rain. Farmer Fields couldn't believe his eyes of what he said. Was a ghost asleep in the rain? Repeated Farmer Fields further. But he told his nephews, Nineveh is raining. So that was the message. Mr. Forgetful, he got it all wrong. He couldn't remember how to get it all right. He simply couldn't remember at all. So off he went home. Mr. Forgetful. Mr. Forgetful walked away from Farmer Fields' farm feeling rather sorry for himself. He told me he couldn't remember things he thought. He was so busy feeling rather sorry for himself that he didn't say that there was a sheep lost in the lane. He bumped into it and fell over. Dog, bother, said Mr. Forgetful. Bah, said the sheep. I said it, letting a sheep lost in the lane, thought Mr. Forgetful. And then he remembered the message. He jumped up and ran back along the lane of the farm as fast as it could. Mr. Fields, Mr. Fields, he could not have been at the top of the farmyard. Mr. Fields, there's a ghost asleep in the rain. He'd forgotten again. Mr. Fields scratched his head. Come on, Mr. Forgetful, and pulled Farmer Fields back along the lane until they came to the sheep that was lost. Have it, said Mr. Forgetful. Launching. Of course. And then he stopped. He said, it's not a ghost, is it? It's a sheep. Deep dust. They think smelled Farmer Fields' his head, and all the ghost. sheep started to laugh. It was so funny. Later that day, Mr. Vickers was sitting in his favourite armchair in Forget-Me-Not Cottage. Just think about it. What a funny day to be. But oh, there's something. He chased and chased. But chased one he simply couldn't remember anything that had happened. Nick, that cross, a sheep, that cross, a sheep, that tree, he's forgotten again. Mr. Turner. Mr. Turner was frightened of everything and anything. And the slightest little thing, he would crib and tremble and shake, turn to turn. It's not rather that a surprising thing that Mr. Turner lives as far away from the butter that he can think. In the middle of the ward, neighbors and neighbors of the This saga begins one morning. Mr. Turner was asleep. It was a beautiful autumn morning. The sun was shining and the nerves on the chairs had turned into a cloudless red, and the wind stirred gently in the treetops. A single leaf fell gently from the tree right outside Mr. Turner's house, and quickly brushed against his bedroom window. Said Sarah, Mr. Turner woke with a start. What? What's a terrible lie? He cried. Oh, the house is falling down. Oh, disaster is an earthquake. Okay, he hid under the bed curves, gently at the feet. After Martha gave its tea, he realized that his house wasn't falling down and there wasn't an earthquake. And although it wasn't coming to Motherland, Mr. Turner peeped out from under the bed curves. Oh, he said, thank goodness indeed, he thought. He got up, went downstairs to make his breakfast. Mr. Turner put some cornflakes out of the packet on top of the plate. Then he put some milk on top of the cornflakes. Then he went to the cupboard to get some sugar. Snip, crackle, pop, and the cornflakes and the milk. Oh, goodness gracious! Mr. Turner digging under the kitchen table. Tots, these are guns. Oh, can you do this all? And of course it wasn't. And of course, Mr. Turner eventually came out from under the kitchen table and ate up all his cornflakes. After breakfast, Mr. Turner thought that he could go for a walk. He was walking for the woods. It's around his house when a worm poked his head out of the ground. Morning, said the worm's mouth. Mr. Turner nodded and jumped out What? He shouted. Oh, sir. He saw the word. Oh, sir, this is snake. This is it. He jumped up into the chair. What a performance! Commented Noel, and then beckoned to his hair. After an hour, Mr. Childers felt brave enough to climb down from the chair and continue his walk. Eventually, he came urgently up the side of the wall into the field. Mr. Childers crouched nervously round. It was an empty field. Or was it? In the long grass in the middle of the field, unseen by Mr. Childers, there was a child enjoying asleep the autumn sunshine. Mr. Childers picked his way cautiously through the long grass. A child fast asleep snored. What was that? Screamed Childers. It's a lady on the ground. Oh, goodness gracious. Top man lady ought to leave the novice. The ought to leave the novice teeth. There's no holes in there. There's a novice chalk teeth that's growing to baby toe. Roast version is near. The novice chalk teeth that's growing to baby toe. Not the door. He fainted. All this conversion awakened the child, who yawned, stretched, sat up, and saw Mr. Childers laying on the ground beside him. "Ah," he said. He was again at him. "Don't have him there." He picked up Mr. Childers and placed him gently in the palm of his hand. Mr. Childers came to and sat up, rubbing his ears. Then he saw the child's face looking at him. "Oh, disaster! Oh," he screamed. "Okay, Mr. It is just good. This is good. It's for the breakfast." Maybe, said the church. Haben nervous misfortune also. What's your name? Mr. Childers. Mr. Childers. Now, he must have been nervous nature, said the church. But he learned how not to be. What you need me to tell the secret? Mr. Childers quivered in shock and said, Yes, it's pretty simple, continued off the trip. All you have to talk is to count up to 10, and you'll find that whatever's fainting now isn't quite for fainting after all. He said, Mr. Childers gently down on the grass. Now remember, he said, Mr. Childers, count to 10. Nothing went. Mr. Childers thought that it might be never got it as he went for beaches. Back across the fields he went, and back saw the watch he did. He was walking through the woods. He stepped on a little twig. Snap! Went the twig. Mr. Childers jumped twice for facing together. "Oh, what was that?" He shrieked. "The terrible slipping noise. It's a tree falling down. It's going to crush me to pieces. Look at it, it's a crocodile hitting the water, stabbing its teeth. lost it. And he stopped. He took a deep breath. On top of the sausage, it's only neat, he said, and saw the watered constant was a tree. A silver tree. He said, Mr. Taylor has almost reached his house, and it needs just a drink down from the chair. On top of him, oh, help, Taylor's murder! He screamed, I've been kidnapped. Oh, Calista, it's rubbish, it's gone to go, it's all holy. And then he stopped. He took a deep breath. On top of the sausage, 6, 7, 8, 10. And then he saw the watch had fallen on him, was beneath. Nothing but a leaf. A strawberry leaf. It works, he said, out loud, wondering. And saw her, it did work. Afterwards, Mr. Jacob became a changed man. The oxen spent that innocuous cards off. He never seeks or search or schemes or quivers or shakes or trembles anymore. He never hates under the bedclothes about all. Well, not often, maybe. Next morning, and this and this statue. He met comfort from him. He was hurting with the first the not of first. He can't get it himself. He did sit on him. He can't go at first. Right? He needs turkey with the first. After the first was done, first and picked on his daughter. Then he put Gumby in some statue. Oh, the tortoises. Hey, Gumby, what's this not talking? It's touching some tortoises. Parts of their hopper. This is what's on me. And the person started the rocket clock. Oh no, the person started the rocket wheel. Could not be. It's the he started the tortoises and the rocket clock. And the secret is that and the confession is the godness of the in this he got me some started tortoises and rocket clock. This is the tortoise. It gets stuck in the slot of the all its other on it and after that transfer into that it was made me into that he thought about the starter and he did and one bit of it is to not get an office letter. And that's enough is its father. Common pets and he can spread. Common and pets are animal friends. On this but the buses. It is other news, but there's one thing that the person got. On weekend places, purchase me one day, Jasper and Thomas are talking secret that they met them on the way. In her hotel, all in her Jasper. What is her content for? To stay. Amy, what is her card that someone to stay? Mommy hasn't got some weekend place to stay today. Cannot, yes we can. Is it off to think they didn't ask their friends what's the temperature? Is it a sunspot that is Tom nicer? They'll have to think that. It said the Green Devil said, in talking, it said the Green Devil said, often thought the Green Devil maybe it gives them their trust. They can stay in the spirit of a weekend. They were making this as the places they met. They wanted picnic games and Christmas stuff. They did, and they asked their friends to get with them, which they did. It's a big content on it. Not so hard. They've come one of these days that comes water. It's never this. He hasn't seen this new earth before. What's this? Some Gothic stuff. You're out of state. It's little kid. It's from this song. Here, this one. Well done. That was good. Now, only the packed up, sit down of no just wait on this this insect. Duncan, ah, if this thing is dead, all this, all prepared, all prepared. Ed, come along, Newton, come along, no, I'm not. Just in time for another cage for I'll pick her with and he just switch it on. It takes long to warm up his nah.
going to be great. Hold on to that ticket, Pep. We don't want to lose it. It says B.J. Sweeney's Big Top Circus. Coming to... That's where we're going, Pep. Okay, we've got a long drive to the circus. We better get going. Apple Valley, here we come. Hey, it's a goat. He sure is cute. Those beautiful flowers might come in handy. I think I'll hold on to them. Here, goaty goaty. Here, goat. That did the trick.
Well, thanks, partner. Say, I don't believe we've met. The name's Cassidy. Roll along, Cassidy.
Glad to meet you. I'm Putt-Putt.
Well, howdy, Putt-Putt. I've been trying to get that gall-darn goat to move all morning. I'm going to be late for the circus if I don't get my old caboose moving.
You're going to the circus, too? Wow, so are we.
Well, technically speaking, I'm delivering stuff to the circus. Sawdust. Tons and tons of sawdust.
Oh, no. There goes my ticket to the circus. I don't have any money for a new one. Now what am I going to do?
You're going to hop right on my freight car. I'm taking you straight to the Big Top Circus in Apple Valley, Putt-Putt. I'm sure we can figure out a way to get you into that circus, ticket or no ticket.
Gee, thanks, Cassidy. Did you hear that, Pep? We're getting a train ride to the circus. Hot ziggity. This is great.
Here we are.
Wow! I can't believe I'm at the circus.
Yep. B.J. Sweeney's genuine Big Top Circus. And B.J.'s just the one you need to talk to about your little ticket problem.
B.J. Sweeney, the ringmaster? Wow! Where do I find him?
Right next to the gate, my friend. I'm sure he'd be happier than a hen to help you out.
I sure hope so. Well, thanks again for the ride, Cassidy. See you later, Cassidy.
Best of luck to you, my friend.
Oh, my goodness. You must be B.J. Sweeney, the most famous ringmaster in the world. You don't look too happy.
Of course I'm not happy. I have a really big show to put on tonight. A spectacular spectacle meant to curl your tailpipe and put a spin in your tires. But I'm afraid the show can't go on. Oh.
Why not?
Because everything's a jumbled mess. When we pulled in here, nothing got put in the right place. All my 5 main acts are crying mutiny, and the other acts are having problems too. Here are the 5 main acts. Honko the Clown, the Flying Porkowskis, Philippe the Flea, Reginald the Lion, and Katie Cannonball. This circus is doomed.
Maybe I can help you. By the way, my name's Putt-Putt.
Thanks, Putt-Putt. Here, take this. Maybe it will help.
Don't worry about a thing, Mr. BJ Sweeney. I'll do my best to make sure everything is A-OK.
If you help me get this circus up and running, you'll have free circus tickets for life.
That's great, since, a goat kind of ate my ticket. Wow! I'm actually inside the big top. I should take a look around.
Whoa! Has the circus started already?
No, I'm early. I'm helping Mr. Sweeney to get his acts ready for the show.
Hey, I could use some help. Big time. I'm Lester.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Putt-Putt. What's the problem?
My boss, Philippe. Philippe the Flea. He has fled with his fellow flea followers to where I do not know. He's a tad upset about the condition of his small umbrella tent here. As you can see, it's a mess.
Maybe I can find him for you.
Well, then you're going to need this. And see if you can find him a new tent while you're at it.
Thanks, Lester.
Gotcha peanuts! Gotcha fresh, hot, roasted peanuts!
Mmm, that sounds good. How much are you selling your peanuts for?
Usually these peanuts sell for, peanuts. Less than a nickel. But today, because it's open tonight, I'm giving them away. If you take on the peanut challenge and win.
The peanut challenge? What's that?
Here, take a closer look at my peanut gallery and I'll explain. Okay, here's how the game works. You got 10 peanuts in your pile to toss to those hungry tin cars. If you can feed 3 cars, you will win your own jumbo bag of fresh, hot, roasted peanuts. On your mark, get set, throw! You did it! You won the peanut challenge! And for that astounding win, you get 1 jumbo bag of fresh, hot roasted peanuts, absolutely free, from me, Bought the Peanut Cart, home of the Peanut Challenge. 1 bag per customer.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Hey, what are you going to do now that you won them? Gobble them up in seconds flat?
No, I'm not hungry right now. I think I'll save them for later.
That's a very wise decision. You might find someone you want to share them with.
Sorry, you can't go back there. Or over there, for that matter.
Why not?
You need security clearance. Can't let just anybody backstage, you know.
How do I get security clearance?
Take this backstage security pass and get it authorized and signed off in triplicate by the proper authorities.
Who are the proper authorities?
I'm not sure, but I'll know it when I see it. All I do know is that it has to be proper.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. By the way, I'm Putt-Putt.
Hello, Putt-Putt. The name's Hank.
Excuse me, Mr. Sweeney. Hank the security car said I needed an authorized signature in triplicate before he'd let me go backstage. Can you do that?
Of course I can. Good to see he's doing his job. Well, that's my life. Paperwork. Here you go. Your backstage security clearance.
Thanks. Here you go, in triplicate.
Look at that. BJ Sweeney's signature. Can't get any more proper than that. Go right in any time you want to.
Gee, thanks. An umbrella. This doesn't belong here. I should find who it belongs to and return it to them. Hey, a trampoline! I think I'll hold on to this. It might be useful. Hi, I'm Putt-Putt.
Good evening, I am Marvin the Marvelous. Prepare to be astounded by an amazing card trick that will leave you spellbound. Wait a minute, it's not showtime. What am I thinking? Besides, I can't even do my card tricks. My magic cards are a mess.
Can you fix them?
I tried. I waved my wand over the whole catastrophe, and even magic didn't help. Everything is supposed to be in pairs, but the cards are still all messed up.
Maybe I can help.
That, my friend, would be simply marvelous.
I wonder which cards match up. A star. Juggling ball. Nope, those don't match. A rabbit. A juggling club. A magician's hat. A magician's hat. It's a match. A rabbit. A rabbit. A star. A star. Juggling ball. Juggling ball. That's funny. There's no match for this one. I'd better tell Marvin about that. I'm all done. But this card was left over, Marvin. It didn't have a match.
Ah, the juggling club. The match for that card got lost when we were playing Peoria. That, my friend, is all yours if you'd like it.
Gee, thanks.
Not so fast. You deserve much more than a mere card. After all, you saved my show. Mambo jumbo, hocus pocus, dominocus.
A chicken?
No, that's not right. Let's see. Abracadabra, hocus pocus, diddly hocus. There we go. I thought I'd lost my touch. A genuine juggling club. All for you.
Wowie zowie! Thanks! It says Pictorial the Strong Van. Whoa! This must be where Mr. Sweeney keeps all the tools to fix things for his big top circus. I wonder what this is. Hey, it looks like half of a recipe. I'd better hang on to it. I bet Mr. Sweeney wouldn't mind if I borrowed this saw. It might be good for fixing things around the circus, as long as I'm very careful with it. Look what I have! Fresh, hot, roasted peanuts.
Peanuts? Am I still dreaming? This is wonderful. Why, I can't believe my old elephant eyes. Is that really you, Putt-Putt?
Mama Mobasa?
Honey, it is so good to see you. Baby Jumbo and I are working with the circus this summer, and my sweet boy is having the time of his life.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll get to see him, Mama Mobasa.
He's an artist now. He does wonderful paintings.
Wow! I'll definitely look for him. I'd like to see that.
I borrowed that net from someone, but I don't remember who.
I can return that for you, Mama Mobasa. B.J. Sweeney asked me to help out with the circus.
I hope you don't think it's too bold of me to ask, but do you know a little something about music?
Maybe a little bit. Why?
See, I'm the circus orchestra, the circus conductor, and the circus accompaniment, all rolled into one. And I've got a couple of teensy little problems. My pipes are all mixed up, and it seems like I have some old translation book stuck in them. I figure if someone can set my pipes right, I can get up enough steam to get that book out.
I can help you with that.
Oh, that is music to my ears. Now the key here is to arrange my pipes from the lowest note to the highest note.
Okay, I'll try it.
By the way, since you're being so helpful and all, I should introduce myself. I'm Bet Bandwagon.
I'm Putt-Putt.
Well, Putt-Putt, glad to meet you. Okay, remember, arrange my pipes so they go from the lowest sounding note to the highest sounding note. The green light means that the pipe is in the correct spot. The red light means that the pipe is in the wrong spot. I think that most of the pipes are already in the right spot.
Try this, Bet.
Okay, here goes. That was music to my ears. My goodness, it's the honkish translation book. Well, however did that get caught in my pipes?
A honkish translation book? What's that?
It's something you're going to be needing if you run into Honko the Clown. Not too many of us speak honkish around here, so this book is a must. Here, you take it, Putt-Putt, and thanks. You are my musical maestro.
Thanks, Bet. This is great.
So are you, Putt-Putt. So are you.
Don't tell me Mr. B.J. Sweeney sent you to talk us into performing without a safety net.
Tell him the flying Porkowskis won't do it. We refuse to fly through the air on the trapeze with the greatest of ease if we don't have a safety net.
You know what? I might just have it. Whoopee! It's our safety net! Thanks a bunch!
We've been wondering what happened to that.
Well, now you can perform safely.
The flying Porkowski can fly again. Come on, Ma. Come on, Pa. I want to practice my flying upside down trick.
Okay, Hammy, we're coming.
Thanks again.
No problem. Oh, boy. I need to help Mr. Sweeney with Honko the Clown, Philippe the Flea and his Flea Circus, Reginald the Lion's Wild Cat Act, and Katie Cannonball's Cannon Act. Then the Big Top Circus will be ready for opening night.
Phew! This suit is getting tight.
Hey, that's Francine, the famous hippo high diver. Hi, I'm Putt Putt. What are you doing way up there?
Practicing my dives. Or at least my form. The pool's as dry as the desert, so I can't jump.
Why don't you put some water in it?
I suspect it wouldn't do a lick of good. There's a hole the size of Apple Valley in there.
It's a hole in the shape of a square. Maybe I can fix it for you.
If you do that, Putt Putt, you'll be my hero. I'm raring to go here.
I think this trampoline will do the trick. Here goes nothing. I think this platform goes all the way up to the high water. I wonder what's up there. Here I go. Hello there. Oh, hi. Are you working at the circus? I sure am. My name's Putt Putt.
Hi, Putt Putt. I'm Eunice.
It looks like you're having trouble balancing. Do you think this will help?
Well, it just may. Let's see. Here, you hold this little fella. That's what the problem was. Now that I think about it, that other umbrella looks awfully tiny. This is the umbrella I use in my act. I see that now. Thank you.
You're welcome. What do you want me to do with this other umbrella?
Keep it. I have no need for it. I can tell you that.
Thanks.
Well, as I always say, if at first you don't succeed, try a new umbrella.
Hey, Eunice, what's that wrench for?
It tightens that loose wire. I've been trying to fix it all morning, but as they say, it takes two to tighten. I think the bolt's a little rusty.
Maybe I can help you tighten it.
You're on.
Okay, ready when you are.
I think we got it.
Great.
Now, if you want, you can drive across the high wire. That's what the second wire's for. It's for you four-wheelers. Me, I only need one.
Gee, thanks. Eunice, do you mind if I drive across the wire?
Just come on through when you're ready.
Ooh. zowie! The tent is closed. I wonder what's inside. Open sesame! Here we go, Pep.
This new costume looks ridiculous. It's undignified.
You, Reggie, could never in a million years look undignified. No way, no how, Reggie. Honest.
What do you think about this travesty of a costume?
It, looks like you're ready to go swimming.
Swimming? No, of course. It's a bathing suit. Why, it's a mistake. This is coming off immediately. Good riddance. Here, do you have any need for this?
I sure do. I think I know who it belongs to. Francine the Hippo High Diver. And I think she may have your costume.
My regal costume? Oh, joy. Oh, rapture. Pardon me, but I don't believe you've had the pleasure. I'm Reginald Cornelius Andronicles III. And these are my assistants, Terry and Marie.
Charmed. A pleasure. I'm Putt-Putt.
Thank you for doing this, Putt-Putt. I need that costume for tonight.
Yeah, without it, the show won't go on. This must be where they do all the construction for the circus.
I am Buzzsaw. I can cut anything with my sharp blade. Pick a shape to cut.
That saw doesn't seem to have a blade. Maybe this saw will help. Buzz should be able to cut the pool patch for Francine now.
Square.
I think the hole in the pool is in the shape of a square. Oh, boy. Hi, my name is Putt-Putt.
I'm Sebastian, the juggling seal. I see you have a club for me.
Excuse me, would you like this?
Splendiferous. It looks just like old Sebastian the Juggling Seal's juggling club. Woohoo! That is great! Here, have a ball.
Gee, thanks.
No, gee, thanks to you. Woohoo! You did me a great favor. I'm a phantasmic juggling genius once again.
Excuse me, I'm looking for some fleas. Philippe the Flea, to be exact.
Oh, come to right place, have you? Whole bunch of fleas. They move into my fur and now they are disco dancing crazy beat making Bill Brodnik dance just the same. Bill Brodnik can't help dancing like this and need to practice other dance for the Peak Top show tonight.
Well, maybe I can find Philippe and see if he and his friends will come with me.
Oh, that would make Bill Brodnik one happy dancing bear.
Whoa! Look at all those fleas! I wonder where Philippe is. I need to find him.
Philippe the Flea, is that really you?
You are looking at him. I am the one and only. I suppose you have come to ask me to return to my ring in the big top. But sadly, I cannot. You see my tent? It is falling apart. Circus star like myself simply cannot work in such an inferior place.
Oh, I already found a new tent for you, so everything's gonna be okay. So you and your flea troop can come with me, and I'll take you back to the big top.
This is such a kind offer, Putt-Putt. I would gladly accept, but we can only travel in style. We would need something warm, something furry, something... Oh, magnifique! I have spotted the perfect creature! Come on, everybody!
It's okay, Pep. It's just for a little while. And they're very nice fleas.
Oh, goodness me. Milo Brodnik says thank you very much. Now I can dance to my own beat and practice my dancing for Big Top Show tonight.
Putt-Putt? Baby Jumbo? I was hoping I would see you. Mama Mubasa said you were here.
I'm traveling with the circus this summer. And guess what? I'm not a scaredy elephant anymore.
That's great.
I learned how to paint pictures all by myself. What do you think, Putt-Putt?
They're really good pictures, Baby Jumbo.
My mama says I have talent. I can even paint you if you want.
Oh, that would be fun.
Get ready for Blueberry Blue.
I hope this looks good.
It'll look great. I'm an artist, you know. You're all done.
Gee, thanks. What's this? Hey, it looks like the other half of the recipe I found. Wow. Pectoral Strongman's secret recipe. I wonder what it could be. Wow! That must be Honko the Clown. Hi, Honko. I wonder what he's trying to say. I think I found something I can use to help me figure out what Honko is trying to say. This translation book will be perfect for talking to Honko the Clown. Huh. I wonder what he's trying to say. Let me see. Your suspenders ate scrambled eggs. I didn't think that sounded right. You missed taking a bath in bear hair. I didn't think that sounded right either. Wait a minute. I bet this is it. You're missing your nose. Well, if that's it, then I just might have something that will work. Here you go, Honko. It's a little red ball. Will this do the trick? You're welcome, Honko. I was happy to help. See you in the big top. Wowie zowie! I need to help Mr. Sweeney with Philippe the Flea and his Flea Circus, Reginald the Lion's Wild Cat Act, and Katie Cannonball's Cannon Act. Then the Big Top Circus will be ready for opening night. Wow, that trailer must have belonged to Pictoro the Strong Van. Maybe he got so strong because he ate lots of fruits and vegetables. Wait a minute. I think maybe I can make the power shake in there. This is the place to make the power shake, all right. Now, what is it supposed to have in it again? Pectoral the Strong Van's secret recipe. Asparagus, spinach, and pears. Asparagus. Spinach. Pears. All full. Wow, this is a powerful drink. I think I'll save the rest for later. It looks like the controls have a lock on them, probably for safety reasons. That's it!
Hey, you patched the pool!
I sure did.
Fantastic! See, why don't you fill her up with water? Then I can practice my dive.
You got it.
Okay. Pool looks full to me. Ooh, I can't wait to show off some of my fancy dives.
And I can't wait to see them.
Ready for a little grace in action? Whee!
Excuse me, Francine. Is this yours?
Well, glory be! I believe it is. No wonder this other suit is so tight. Excellent! You are a lifesaver. Here, I won't be needing this.
Thanks. Reginald the Lion will sure be happy to get this back. Excuse me.
Yes,
Do you work here?
I do.
Hi, I'm Putt Putt.
I'm Ivan, the semi-strong van. Although right now, I'm not very strong at all.
Why not? What's the matter?
I can't find Pectoral's secret power shake recipe.
Pictorial the Strong Van?
Pectoral, the original strong van. When he retired, he gave me his secret recipe. And now, it's missing. Without Pectoral's power shake, I am just a 98-pound weakling.
So that's what the power shake is for. I already found the recipe, and I whipped one up.
Pectoral's secret power shake? You have it?
I sure do. Would you like it?
That is an offer I can't refuse.
Here you go, Ivan. Pictorial's secret power shake.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Come to Papa.
Now I feel strong.
Wowie zowie! That power shake is really powerful.
Okay, watch this.
That is great.
Lifting a ton is easy with Pectoral's secret power shake recipe, especially for a semi-strong van like me. Now I could do this all day, all night.
Huh, this is interesting. They look like some technical plans for a cannon. Mr. Sweeney said there was a problem with the Cannon Act. I think I'll hold on to these. Excuse me, I'm coming through. Ooh, hot ziggity, this is fun. Here's your costume, Reginald.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, Reginald Cornelius Andronicles III can go on the stage again. We've no time to waste. We have a rehearsal to attend.
Thank you, Putt Putt. Yeah, you're a real pal. See you at the show.
You got it. Great. I need to help Mr. Sweeney with Philippe the Flea and his Flea Circus and Katie Cannonball's Cannon Act. Then the Big Top Circus will be ready for opening night.
my plans. Now I can set up my cannon safely. If you don't mind my asking, who can I thank for these?
I'm Putt-Putt. Mr. Sweeney asked me to help out.
Oh, Putt-Putt. Hello, I'm Katie Cannonball.
I can't believe it.
Now I can get shot safely through the air. After I get my cannon set up properly, that is.
I'd be happy to help you with that.
Really?
Oh, I am tickled.
Thank you. The controls are right over there.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red. I hope this works.
Okay, Putt-Putt, let's see how it goes. Ta-da! Perfection, Putt-Putt.
Bravo! We did it!
No, you did it, Putt-Putt. I don't know what I would have done without you. Well, I'd better head for the big top. I don't want to be late. I need to have plenty of time to practice my cannon act. I've got a show to put on. I'll be looking for you, Putt-Putt.
See you, Katie Cannonball. Gee, I just got a kiss from a real circus star. Hey! I need to help Mr. Sweeney with the Leap the Flea and his Flea Circus. Then the Big Top Circus will be ready for opening night. I can't use that there. Here, Lester. Will this work for the flea tent?
Will it ever? Put it in place, and we are in business. Whoa, now that is a work of art. Philippe is gonna love it.
I love it. It's even better than my first paper umbrella tent. It's magnifique. You, Putt-Putt, are a star of a car. I can perform now. If you'll excuse me, I need to get ready.
Sure. See you later.
Philippe is coming. I am ready for my makeup.
Wow! Now all the main acts are ready. Hot ziggity. Mr. B.J. Sweeney's Big Top Circus is all set to open.
Welcome, one and all, to the opening night of the Big Top Circus. We have a really big show tonight, and we couldn't have done it without the help of a very special guest, Putt-Putt.
Gee, thanks.
As a special thank you for all he's done for this circus, we're going to let Putt-Putt perform under the big top. Pick your pleasure, Putt-Putt. When you're done, just come up and push this button to start the rest of the show.
Wow, which one should I do? Do you really want to quit?
hurts the dog. Responded as they stated in the meeting place, nor coming out of the first meeting place. The thoughtlessly couldn't place was for the present, and it sorted and little tall. Speech is corner, and action of the